for him, man. He's the guy. So inspiration-wise, like on the songwriting side, obviously I sent you, what I wrote, and I sent you the designs that Chris did, but does anything else enter into it when you're trying to decide what to do for a certain scene, like going with a certain?
Basically, so this opening theme was just to establish a melody that really fit the whole thing. And then for every sort of character or different group, just sort of trying to find the right kind of instrumentation that would fit the vibe, going to that room, really being absorbed in that environment. And the ideas that you gave me were inspiration enough to be able to do all that. And also because I'm such a huge fan of all the horror movies, Universal Monsters, so it's easy to go there.
You guys got to understand too, we all talk about how Chris, and I grew up as big Universal Monster fans. The minute, you get to know Slash and you walk into his studio, it's a big, huge Bride of Frankenstein print. The first thing you see when you walk inside, I think your screensaver is Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's Frankenstein with Maria.
Yeah, exactly, with Maria, yeah. So we all grew up roughly around the same time. We're all huge fans of this property and this amazing brand and its legacy. How about, Stacy, pick another song that maybe is different or a departure from what we just heard.
Yeah, so what we did do is we divided some things up by, today I just have some categories so you can kind of get a feel of what we did and how it varies throughout the attraction, which is something really unique to us at Halloween Horror Nights and something we found really fun. I think Slash and I building these things and the great ideas that you had. So this is a sample of some of the industrial zones that you'll get through, some of the transition rooms, some of the entrances right here. The industrial stuff. This is, thank you. So this is another
Sorry, we just turned Scarlet into a listening party. Is that cool with you guys? All right, just checking.
Yeah, you guys are definitely the first ones to hear this stuff.
Literally are. Nobody's heard this.
No
My
one.
boss hasn't heard this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this is more of our cinematic and type of operatic stuff we use because Phantom of the Opera and other elements like that, we thought it'd be really fun to take a different twist and a different approach. Samples there.
So let me ask a question to you guys. Obviously I'm hearing violin there, I'm hearing a woman singing. Is that your guitar through the synthesizer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because I played guitar, obviously, but I wanted to convert it different things. And I found a piece of equipment that I could do all the different instruments that I wanted via the guitar. Although I did play some piano on some stuff.
That's really cool.
I play piano like a type or something.
Yeah, so Slash will do a lot of things with the MIDI guitar, which was really awesome. It was different for us this time, so we were able to take it and reassign it and reconstruct new and really interesting things, which was fantastic. We also decided to use the guitar as more effects within the attraction. So instead of just constantly having spider sound effects if we had spiders or some kind of crazy other sound, we wanted to use guitar to do some really unique things. And here's a little sample of that. lot of guitar there.
I've been transformed.
Transformed. You'll recognize these when you walk through the maze. And then one other thing we really wanted to do that Slash came up with some brilliant ideas was taking some old school twist onto the new themes. And so if it's Dracula, we really wanted to take this Dracula approach, which Slash just came up with some awesome counterparts to work with that. And the same thing for the collection room, where we wanted to add a little bit of Egyptian flair, and this is where we came up with. Here's those two samples.
I'm never gonna leave. I'm just gonna set up a bed in the corner and live there. It's gonna be so cool, man.
Well, you really see the variation, the variety of music styles. So it's not just one particular thing that we ended up going with. It really made it a lot of fun. And we also have these other couple tracks that we're playing this week. So, yeah.
Do you guys want to hear more? All right. You guys dig what you've heard so far?
Here we go. We can crank this up.
This is the ferry walkout, the end of the maze.
solos like that. Come on, it's Slash. Give it up. You know, it's easy for me because I'm a big fan of Slash. It's really easy to be able to get this, and really honored to be able to get this far with it. And then, you know, we have the French Street track.
Yeah, so that's so what you just heard, just to let you know, Putin said it with the maze. After Frankenstein blows you all to hell and tells you we belong dead, that's why you're hearing that sample of that line in that track, because as you leave, that's what you're listening to is the track that we just played. And of course, if you know our mazes, you know, there's always the final scare, and then what follows it? The final scare. And then there's the final scare. And then there's the final scare. And then when you're finally done with the whole damn thing and you've gotten to French Street, you take a deep breath. You know, we watch you guys every year. Chris and I stand at the exit of mazes and we watch what you do. And I've noticed over the years, you do this. You get out of a maze and you go, and that's when you're most vulnerable. And that's when we're gonna prey on you. Because that's what we do. So we decided that we weren't just happy ending the maze where we were ending, and we decided to carry it on all down French Street with another scare zone that's tied to the maze called Monsters Masquerade, and this is the music for that. Here we go. Awesome.
Stacy here.
And Stacy Quinalty, yeah, Stacy, our producer. That is a lot of hours in the studio putting all of that together. So once again, give it up for Stacy Quinalty.
Thank you all.
So we're going to end this thing right now, and I wanted to thank you guys so much for putting up with all our fits and starts and beginning and stopping and beginning and stopping. Thank you for being patient. We truly, truly appreciate it. I hope we made it up to you by having our little listening party today, which, like I said, you guys are the first people who've heard all of this. Do you have any closing comments before I give away some tickets? Just need to put you on the spot, yeah.
No, I'm really excited about it, and this has been a blast to be able to work with this team right here is amazing. And I love all of our nights. It's one of the best things around, and so yeah, just cool to be part of it.
All right. Now again, I'm afraid to touch that because I'm going to blow this. But we do have this certificate here. I'm going to read it to you. Congratulations. It says, you are invited to experience Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood with 2 complimentary Universal Express tickets. And in case you don't know, that is the new name of Front of Line Express. So 2 front of line tickets, including the event admission, which is good because we shouldn't just be front of line tickets without event admission. That would suck. And exclusive behind the scenes maze tour, which will probably be this maze. How's that sound? Anybody want to win that? All right. So I have devised an evil trivia question. So evil that none of you will know it, and I'm going to have to rip that thing into shreds, and that'll be it, and everybody will go home empty-handed. Unless you guys are monster fans. Are you guys Universal Monster fans? Do you know your Universal Monster history? Yeah? Okay. Here's how this is going to work. I'm so afraid to touch this. After today, I just want to smash it into a million pieces, live on stage. Mic drop, out. I'm going to tell you the question, and then I'll show you the pretty picture at the end so I don't blow it. A famous actor, very famous actor, you might even say he's an actor-director, got his start at Universal Studios as a contract player, which meant that he worked for Universal and was assigned various roles, doing little bit parts, sometimes getting a credit, sometimes not getting a credit. In the case of this movie, he did not receive a screen credit, but he appeared in a famous sequel to a classic Universal monster movie. And I will accept the name of the movie or the name of the sequel that he was actually in. I'll take either one. But I'm going to tell you what his role was, and then I want to see a show of hands. And if you yell it out, I will smash this monitor, I will smash this clicker, I will be like Samson and tear this whole goddamn place down to the ground, okay? So hands up, and we'll call on one of you, and then you tell me the answer. And if you win the tickets and the behind-the-scenes tour. The role he played was lab technician in a Universal monster movie. And you, sir, stand up and come over here so I can hear you. I saw your hand go up first. Lab technician in a Universal monster movie. What is the name of the actor? We're looking for the actor. Oh, okay. All right, right back there, at the hat, the baseball hat, stand up. Who is the actor that appeared as the lab technician in a Universal classic monster movie? There we go. He's going to give it to you. Do you know it? You are absolutely right, and I love you so much because that proves you are a classic Universal Monster fan. So you're going to be joining us for front-of-line tickets to Universal Studios Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights 2018 and a behind-the-scenes maze tour of this very maze that we showed you. Is that okay with you? All right, all the information is on there. We'll be looking forward to seeing you soon. And good job, man. That is hard. And you know what? Now I'm going to show you that he's absolutely right. Clint. Go watch Revenge of the Creature, Clint Eastwood. All right, on behalf of Scare Los Angeles, thank you very much for having us today. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you to Chris Williams, our art director, production designer. Thank you to Slash and Stacy. We're going to do a little bit of press, and then we'll be out. We're happy to meet you guys and say hi and talk to you guys later. We're going to have to do some press interviews, but we'll be out and about. Look forward to seeing you out there. Look forward to seeing all of you at Halloween Horror Nights 2018. Thank you very much.